We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas. The home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now here's Curry. Thompson with the bucket. There are very few players you can call game changers on offense, but Stephen Curry is clearly one of them.
Well, the plus-minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court validates that. It's incredible how much better they are offensively when he's on the floor.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Bogut at the 5, down low. Now here's Green. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And Steph Curry, with his deep range and lightning quick release, really unique to our league.
Parker looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Parker against Curry. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And speaking of Curry, guys, that quick slingshot release, really one of a kind. For most of us, a quick flick shot like that would be lucky to draw iron, but he's able to do it with pinpoint accuracy. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Left side, Leonard. Oh, and the chest by Leonard.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good... That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
Curry dishes to Green. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Duncan, and there's... The hood cowboys with the
7
track and ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat. We branched off, shine. I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure. My pipes are intact. Don't believe me? Ask your boy to back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. 1 time for your mind, 2 ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. 1 time for your mind, 2 ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system.
NYG.
They said New York fell off. Who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went? What part the game is that? We been here the whole time. Ain't anxiously waiting, and the streets paper chase, supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses, listen up, this is not a lecture, more like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, with a moxicillin. I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap. Turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's. Pants is my code D. No iron team, homie. Picture me solo. See what happened to Tony? What he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant. Back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and they wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening. Y'all can hear a lyrical street. In the Carter's Raw Dens. Raps don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG. We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, the Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here. At the Quicken Loans Arena. And the starting group for the Spurs. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the 5 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving can't get it to go. On defense, Cleveland. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
And here's Leonard from 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. James kicks to Thompson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Duncan. The feed to Leonard. Backcourt, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over a ball. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
From deep, James, and he gets it to go. James has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He can be a weapon if he gets going.
A slam by Tristan Thompson. That was incredible.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And it's Smith penetrating. Green with the block. LeBron against Leonard. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Thompson passes to Irving. Here's Smith. He's the one.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, He had to foul and keep from converting the easy bucket.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for J.R. Smith. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Diaw's checked in.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Love. Rebound San Antonio.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. James dishes to Frye. And another miss by Cleveland.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
Anderson's shot is off. Here's Dellavedova. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Dellavedova's got his first points of the game.
San Antonio with the timeout.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love.
Cavalier girls. What do you say, fans? You feel pumped up now?
1:09 left to play here in the first. Martin goes in.
Cavaliers foul ball. Channing Frye.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Kevin Martin.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Over to the wing. Dellavedova from outside. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Martin goes in. He kicks it to Diaw. And here's Mills for 3.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense is taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
As Greg was just talking about, the assistant that was hired was Becky Hammond, a phenomenal player for a very long time in the WNBA. And Clark, you know, you and I were talking about this before. She was a perfect candidate to become the first full-time female assistant.
Yeah, I agree with you. And it might not seem like that big a deal to some, but this was a big-time barrier breaker that the Spurs pulled off.
Launches it. That's good.
Patty Mills.
Mills has got 5.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
James outside. Got it off in time. And that does it for the first.